football is so great. A bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games, and bad blood in this one. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on another team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Golden Bears will kick this away to get us going here. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Stanford's offense comes on the field first today.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Looking for some space. It's Ford.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They need a yard here in 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks into the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. Fighting him off. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. Under pressure, just lets it go. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Stanford now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Brown. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Brown. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So California's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cal.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score Cal 7, Stanford 3.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. Dropping back, it's Brown. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
This will be a challenge. Second and goal from the 14. Dropping back, it's Brown. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To throw, it's Brown. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And the Golden Bears will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Running back with the football. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He pulls in the catch. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Punt team ready to boot it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass, it's Brown. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just all-around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The Golden Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now.
That makes the score Cal 14, Stanford 10.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Brown. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
A completion makes it 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep to the right side. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Number 13 on the field goal.
And it's good, right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, massive expectations when the axe is on the line, and through 2 quarters, Cal and Stanford have not disappointed. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Cal and Stanford plays out.
Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. So California's offense back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Taken down at the 30. And that's good enough for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Brown. He finds his man. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pass caught, second down now. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They try to sneak it for the first. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him now at the 14.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Trying to find some room. It's 4. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Brown. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. With the catch, it's 4. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. And Kirk Cal has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Brown. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Cal's offense takes the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the 4th quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do, but now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner will be brought down. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to throw. It's Brown. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Back to pass. It's Brown. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they claim the lead here in the final couple minutes.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
To the air, it's Brown. He's got it with room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Gives it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else. How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker gives them the lead, but remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
Getting set to kick off after that crucial field goal. The offense doesn't have much time, but they only need a field goal themselves. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Brown. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.